Hi everyone, I'm Michael, your Yardie or Dr. Mike, and welcome to Technique Talk, the MYK System, and more. This is episode 30 in our series of comparing and contrasting other techniques with the MYK System. Today, we're going to talk about Chi Nei Tsang. They abbreviate it to CNTs. I may just go with CNT for the rest of it. Or the offshoot of that is also TaoTouch Technique. So if you want more information on either technique, I have the website links in the description below. If you have not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. All right, because I got a lot more videos coming. Whether you're a patient looking to get help or a practitioner looking for a good technique to learn, this series is what you need. Let's dive in. All right, who made or who came up with this technique? So I got on this guy's website. I kind of like the website. He's got a lot of good information on here. And so Gilles Marin, or Gilles Marin. Could be Gilles, but could be Gillis. Anyway, so I don't want to get into how you pronounce it. Anyway, this guy, Marin, he's the founder and director of the CNT Institute and TaoTouch, and he's out in Northern California, and he has studied and practiced massage since 1976. He was born in France and received his degree in philosophy and education. And afterwards, he studied Aikido from some dude. And then in his 70s, and gotcha. This dude that he learned from was in his 70s. Got it. And so he moved to the United States in 1980. He received a black belt in Aikido and became a student of Tai Chi Chuan under Martin Yin. So he studied some more different techniques, traditional Chinese medicine, completing a program that included Qi Kung, or vital energy cultivation, classical Chinese herbs formulas, principles of acupuncture. He's got a bunch. He studied a lot in that area. So the guy kind of knows what he's talking about. So he got in and learned this technique, and then he started teaching the technique. Now, one of the things that we found out is, let's see, I wanted to go with, that is not where I wanted to go. All right, so let's get in. It was about what is a treatment. What is a CNT? Let's go CNT. What is a CNT treatment? So it says a CNT or a TaoTouch treatment begins with a dialogue between you and your practitioner discussing your health history and any current health issues. Okay, that's kind of standard. And so plan to wear comfortable clothing, eat and drink normally before your appointment, don't fast. Your practitioner will help you be comfortable on a massage table using pillows and bolsters to support you. Most of the time you're going to be lying on your back, with the area from your rib cage to the top of your pelvic area exposed by opening your clothing. So your rib cage to your pelvic area, so your abdominal area is going to be exposed. So yeah, this is going to be some abdominal work in here. So the practitioner will begin the treatment with short intake conversation, but wear clothes where your abdominal area can be accessed. Gentle and precise touches to your abdomen to discern the best ways to help you feel better as the practitioner guides you in breathing mindfully into the areas they are working with. You may experience a deep sense of relaxation and reconnection with yourself on a physical and emotional level during the treatment. Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever had like deep abdominal work, and I don't know if this is deep abdominal work. This is just abdominal work, but if it's deep abdominal work, That is very difficult to relax into, I got to tell you. So I've had people dig up under my rib cage before, and it is not relaxing. And I'll say this, it's more than mild discomfort. So, all right, the treatment will last approximately an hour. You may even fall asleep. And this, too, is part of the therapeutic experience. The practitioner will conclude the treatment by giving you advice and simple self-care exercises that you can do at home to support and maintain your well-being. What has happened during the treatment will vary depending on your needs and circumstances. Your experience of change or healing may occur during the treatment. It may occur in the days and even weeks following the treatment. In healing, we cannot separate the mind from the body. Each symptom, mental or physical, has a meaning, and that meaning is emotionally charged. Boy, there we are again. We're getting into that emotional stuff. Oh, I tell you, all these techniques get into this emotional stuff. All right, emotions are carried in the body as energetic charges. I may need glasses. I don't know. I just got to keep making the print bigger. So, energetic charges which need to be processed physically. They manifest in significant locations in bodily structures such as joints and muscle groups to be expressed by bodily attitudes. These energetic charges require digestion, and their level of processing can be traced throughout the length of the digestive system. So the CNT practitioner uses the healing energy of Chi together with precise therapeutic manipulations to bring awareness of these stored charges so digestion can happen. Okay. The healing process takes place when there's an opportunity to recover and when awareness is present. The key to the healing process is awareness. Healing is ruled by spirit. Spirit means guidance and being connected with our reason for being alive. Okay. What conditions does a CNT or TaoTouch address? It's important to emphasize that the practitioner does not treat symptoms, nor does it attempt an allopathic cure for illness. It addresses the whole person regarding no difference between the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects of healing or well-being. In that way, CNT can be of particular benefit to some of the more intractable contemporary problems such as sleep disorders, digestive disorders involving the liver, gallbladder, kidneys, pancreas, challenges to fertility, nervous system disorders such as anxiety and depression, musculoskeletal problems of undetermined origin, and autoimmune disorders such as lupus and chronic fatigue. Wow. Additionally, CNT can also help to speed healing from injury or trauma, including after surgeries and stuff. But, it says, again, CNT does not attempt to treat symptoms or cure an illness. Rather, it is a system designed to precipitate change by bringing awareness to the internal organs of the body, thus inducing the body to heal. Okay, so this is going to be similar from what they're trying to accomplish. This is going to be similar to our ANS course. So this technique is going to deal with the abdominals. If it's getting in on the abdominals, I got to think that this is going to be a technique where they're going to go in and when they do visceral treatments, sometimes people get in and actually touch the organ. That is some deep work. And if that's going on, it is more than mild discomfort. I don't know how you would fall asleep on something like that. But what they're going to try and do is clear up the autonomic nervous system. It's going to be dealing with the organs and then the different symptoms that come with that, which is what we do in our third class. So there's some similarities from the treatment standpoint from the third class, but the first two classes, I would say, our stuff is going to go after different things because our technique, not our technique, but the MYK system, we can go after peripheral nerve issues, which are going to deal with headaches, carpal tunnel, frozen shoulder, golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, plantar fasciitis, sciatica, peripheral neuropathy. But then we get into organ stuff like incontinence and acid reflux and asthma and different things like that. And so there's a big difference. And then we're also treating all the muscles to get into the nervous system. So there's going to be a difference from that standpoint. It appears they're just working on the abdominal area. We're going to be treating the whole body from that standpoint. So it says it's rooted, CNT is rooted in traditional Taoist practice. It's a healing art that uses deep and gentle abdominal touch. Notice how they kind of went really fast over the deep part, and then and then they come into gentle abdominal touch. But it's deep. I got to say it's deep, and it enhances the healing and vitality of internal organs. It aims to reconcile self, soul, and spirit by triggering emotional processing. There it is again, that emotional stuff, leading to healing and radiant health. The core principle revolves around healing from within by addressing imbalances in the internal organs through abdominal manipulation. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be pretty much an abdominal massage, which, I mean, it can be extremely beneficial. I've heard very good things about visceral work, especially when they're getting in and actually treating the organs. So I've heard good things about that. And this guy learned that aspect of it and then turned. So that's the first part of it. And then he developed the TaoTouch portion of it. And so it says, what was his role in the TaoTouch? So he's considered a master instructor of CNT, and he's the creator of TaoTouch, T-A-O, TaoTouch, Tao. He is known for taking CNT to a whole new level and is regarded by some as the #1 practitioner and teacher in the world. Well, that's pretty high thinking, He and regarded by some. Well, I could be regarded by some, I mean, some. How many is some? Like 3? Just 3 people as the best teacher in the world? I could be there. I'm on that level. All right. He offers hands-on trainings, online series, and other resources to teach and promote the practice of TaoTouch. So we do the same thing. We have live webinars. We have a home study course that you can get into 24/7, and then we also have in-person classes. He integrates his knowledge of French, Asian, and California cuisines. Oh, he has a cooking class. That's right. I saw that. He has a cooking class that he does as well. So that's totally different. I don't know, like if you go to class and then he's out there on the side, cooking up some stuff, and then, hey, here's some dinner for you. That's a bonus, and I'll teach you how to cook it down later on. All right. So I don't know, but he's covering a lot of bases with his classes. He goes in a lot of different directions there. So what are the potential benefits? I think we covered most of that. Pain relief. He's dealing with the internal organs, self-awareness, connection, things like that. If we get into some of the similarities and differences, well, if we go, okay, the main theme of his technique is abdominal work and the internal organs, and it involves deep and gentle abdominal massage. So he has the Tao of home cooking. This class briefly mentions, and it's an online series related to the Taoist principles applied to home cooking, taught by Gillis himself. Okay, so let's look at the similarities and the differences here. So key similarities and differences. So TaoTouch focuses on abdominal massage and the internal organs and the emotions, while the myokinesthetic system focuses on rebalancing the nervous system through manipulation of the muscles. We're trying to balance the posture. If we do that, we balance the nervous system. If we do that, the body starts to work the way it's supposed to work. The underlying philosophy of TaoTouch and CNT is rooted in Taoist principles of harmony and balance, emphasizing the connection between physical and emotional well-being. The myokinesthetic system is based on biomechanics and neurology, things you can grab out of a anatomy and physiology book, targeting the nervous system's role in pain and mobility. Now, the similarities, both approaches emphasize non-invasive, holistic methods to aim to activate the body's natural healing capabilities. And we both have structured programs to do that. That's about it in the similarities between the two. I do want to go back. There's one thing that I saw on the website, and it said that he learned this from Master Chia. And he learned his CNT teaching from Master Chia. And Master Chia, he says, had a good point when he told me that I cannot teach myself, and therefore I cannot call CNT the technique that I'm teaching, because students will ask Master Chia to teach that, and he does not teach that. And so he had to change the CNT to TaoTouch. So it sounds like he got a little bit reprimanded on things that he had done. So, which, people get excited and then try and say they developed something and they actually just took it over here. But that's okay. That stuff happens. So, sounds like a cool technique. Sounds like if you have, like if you're stressed out or if you've got any kind of internal organ stuff going on, some of your stuff's not working properly, this could be a cool technique to get done. If you don't mind laying on your back and having somebody just work on your stomach for like an hour. I don't know if I could do that. That could possibly be that'd be tough, I think, to lay there, because I'm telling you, it is some deep work. So, all right. That was interesting, just to learn something totally different. Like I said, this guy's out in California. I got his information in the notes below. If you made it this far, smile.